So it's day 2 of Amazon's big spring sale. If you didn't see my first video full of so many amazing deals, I will link it below and I'll have it pop up at the end of this video so you can check out all of those deals. But we are smack in the middle of Amazon's first Prime Day of the year, and I have some brand new, never shared before things that are on huge discount that I have in my home. I absolutely love them, and I'm sharing them with you because the price is so good. Links to everything in today's video will be listed in the description box, and I'll also pin those links into the very top comments so you can easily shop. And of course, you can go directly to my Amazon storefront where everything is laid out so nice and neat and organized and by category, so you can find so many more deals just right there on my storefront. The sale runs through March the 31st, so you still have several days to shop, but let's just get right into it. So this is my home office. I work in here every single day and I print things. I'm old school. I like things on paper. So I used to have a printer and it had those annoying cartridges that were always out of ink. Drove me crazy. So this year I upgraded. I got myself the HP Smart Tank printer. It is cartridge free. It comes with 2 years of ink. You should be able to print about 1,000 pages without ever having to refill the tanks that are inside the printer. It comes with bottles of ink. You just pour it right in, super easy. I've been using my Smart Tank for, gosh, 6, 7, 8 months now, and still have so much ink. I can actually see the level of ink on the front of the printer. So at some point every day, I'm printing, I'm scanning, I'm copying. It just makes it so easy. And this printer was so easy to set up. Prompts just came up on my computer. I clicked right through it and boom, it was set up. It runs on Wi-Fi. There's no cables running to my computer. If you need a new printer, highly, highly recommend the HP Smart Tank. And oh my, is it on sale right now. And my newest home favorite is my new cordless vacuum. This is another thing I use almost every single day is a cordless vacuum. My old cordless vacuum that I'd had for about 7 years bit the dust, and so I decided to upgrade with this baby. I love the pops of color on this. It's just so much fun to use, but it is all about the power, the suction, and the accessories. So you can see this is a tank. I actually vacuumed up some dog hair just this morning and I wanted to show you this. It's yucky, but I wanted to show it to you in the tank here. It also comes with attachments. So this is the little pointed attachment, which is going to be so good for cleaning out my car. This one is kind of a dual purpose. It has a flat edge. You can turn it into a brush. It comes with a HEPA filter inside and you get an extra one in the package. And there are several features about this cordless vacuum that I absolutely love. One button to turn it on, and you don't have to hold the button when you're vacuuming. You push the button, let go, it stays on until you pop it again and then the vacuum goes off. It has a really large screen and it's a touch screen. So the screen tells you how much battery life or suction life you have left. And when you turn it on, you just touch the screen to go into the different vacuum modes, kind of moderate, higher, and higher suction. So it's really cool. I can feel the power in this vacuum. You mount the charging dock on the wall and the vacuum just sits right in it and it charges in no time. It's really lightweight and I just zip around my house, get up all the dog hair, and I love to vacuum out my car. When things spill in the kitchen, this is what I grab. You should too, because it's on sale right now for Amazon's big spring sale. My husband's Skyfire flashlight is on sale right now. I shared this with you all so many times last fall and winter, and you want to know something funny? This was the #1 best-selling item that I shared with my viewers the entire year of 2025. So many of you all bought this, gave it as gifts at the holidays, and let me know that you absolutely love this. And now that it's springtime and we're all going to be outside so much more, this is a great time to buy the flashlight if you didn't already. So the features about the flashlight are going to blow your mind. It is the brightest flashlight I have ever seen in my entire life. and it goes from a very wide angle, pull out the telescoping wand, and the angle goes whoa. So you can look at something outside if you need a big wide view, or you can tighten in the angle and do almost a spotlight that is super bright. We can light up our entire backyard. Use the spotlight and we can see things way up in the trees. We walk the dogs in the evening, and when it starts to get dark, we take the flashlight with us. This thing is absolutely amazing. But if you're going to go camping, you're outside and you need to make a fire, the flashlight comes with a special lens that you can put on, and it will actually use the light from the flashlight to start a fire. My husband lit a piece of paper on fire in our kitchen. You could do this outside. It would be a great flashlight to take camping or on those little road trips. I shared a recent video with you all where I did some just freshening up around my house. I put out some spring decor, and I just wanted to lighten things up now that it's springtime. I took you in my bedroom and showed you my bed, and I changed out the quilt and I got new sheets. Well, you all loved this sheet set, and it is on sale right now, like big time sale. This is a 600 thread count sheet set, super high quality, and I have an 18-inch deep mattress, and the sheets have deep pockets, so it fully covers my mattress and does not slip up. The sheets are really, really comfortable. Highly recommend if you're looking for some new sheets. And in the kitchen, I hung a eucalyptus wreath in my kitchen cabinet over my sink. You can put this wreath anywhere, in your house, outside, on your front door, your back door. You could even hang it on a fence outside. I just love the look of a eucalyptus wreath. This one has several different colors of dark green and light green, and it is very full, very affordable. I was really impressed with the price of the wreath when I bought it, and now it's even less expensive. So a couple months ago, I was on vacation and I bought some new things for myself, and I shared it with you all. And at the time, some of those outfits were not on sale because I was sharing it in the dead of winter. Well, now that it's spring and Amazon is having their big spring sale, a lot of those things that you all were loving are now a lot cheaper. Starting off with my strappy summer matching set. I adore this outfit. On vacation, I wore it over and over. I own it in sort of a corally orange color and then just a classic black. It is so easy to wear with just pull-on pants, elastic waist. The pants are big and flowy. I'm 5'2". The pants were a little bit long for me. I did hem them myself because I wanted just right above the ankle, just a little bit crop. So I used that iron-on hem tape. That's my little secret, and just super easy fix the pants. The top just pulls right on, little straps at the top. It's not super long. You can just leave it out, and it's the cutest little, just perfect little set to wear this spring or summer. And trust me, when you get one color, you are going to want another. So you should take advantage of the sale price right now and just go on and get you several. And did you notice I'm wearing stripes today? This is my new matching set, and I am obsessed with this. I shared it with you all on Instagram that the day that Amazon brought this, I opened it up, obviously. I was dying to put it on, and it was so cute and so comfortable. I just ditched what I was wearing and kept this on for the rest of the day. This set comes in so many different colors. There's dark colors, there's light colors. I loved this pop of white and green, but what I love most about the set is all of the stripes. So you've got the top, the pants, and the big L-shaped pockets. It is so cute. Short sleeves, flowy pants. I'm wearing a size small, and it fits me perfectly. And I'm all about getting new pajamas for the season, and this little short set with the little ruffles on the bottom of the shorts is so adorable. I got it in a solid color and with cherries. I mean, come on, who doesn't like to sleep in pajamas that are covered in cherries? I'm wearing it in a medium just so that I have plenty of room in the shorts, and it is absolutely adorable. There are so many colors and patterns to choose from in this one, so if you need some new pajamas, which who doesn't, right? Browse through your options and pick out a few for yourself. So y'all know I love a good tennis skirt this time of year, and I found a new design that you can tell I'm obsessed with it. So this one is, it's called a pickleball skirt when you look at it on Amazon, but at first glance, it looks like shorts, like an athletic style material short, but it is actually a tennis skirt. So I know some of you didn't like tennis skirts because you felt like they were a little bit too huggy, a little bit too form-fitting. Well, this one is a little more A-line. You can tell it has almost a scooped bottom to it, a little bit longer in the center, and there's lots of room for you. It does have the little kind of spandexy biker shorts underneath, so nothing's going to show. And I just think this is the cutest little tennis skirt. I do wear a size medium in these tennis skirts, and I'm 5'2". I weigh 134 pounds. I could probably go down to a small, to be honest, but I don't want the little shorts underneath to be too tight on my legs, so I stick with the medium. And when I'm wearing a tennis skirt, I'm typically going to be outside. I'm going on a walk, or I'm walking on my treadmill, or I'm doing something around the house. So that means I'm going to be in a tank top. And this is a new style tank top. It's my favorite tank top, but it's been redesigned. So it has this adorable little pleat on the back. It's not too long, not too short, scoop at the bottom. You can leave it out, you can tuck it in, you can wear it with shorts, you can wear it with joggers, and it goes perfectly with the little tennis skirt. And so what did I do? Well, of course, I got it in a bunch of different colors. So I did a video not too long ago about flattering swimsuits for women over 50. These are my favorite swimsuits that I wore on vacation and just adored them all. And I want to share some with you. These are on sale. That's why I'm kind of pinpointing them. They're all great swimsuits. I'll link that video in the description box if you want to see them all. But the little brown kind of V swimsuit that had the gold beads, really on sale right now on Amazon. And then that brown cover up that had the tortoise shell hoops. Love that cover up. It's on sale right now too. And the other cover up, short sleeves, crochet. I got it in black. This one's great because it's not too long. It's a little bit on the shorter side, which I appreciate because I'm a petite gal. But it is crochet, but it's not so thin that you can fully see through it. You do feel like you're covered up just a little bit, and it comes in a ton of colors, and there's even some stripes and patterns available in this one. And my favorite, beach flip-flops. These are on a huge discount right now. So these flip-flops are soft. It's made of just like a fabric top, and they're a true flip-flop, but they're big and squishy. They do have support, but these require no breaking in. You just put your foot right in and go. I wore these down to the beach every day, to the pool. I know a lot of people are going on vacation and are heading to the beach. That's why I wanted to share these with you in today's video. And this is the time of year that everybody likes to get out in the yard and do yard work and get things picked up. Maybe you're going camping. People go hiking when the weather warms up. And these are my do all of those things tennis shoes. I don't want to wear my good walking shoes outside to do the things because you're going to get them dirty, right? I definitely am going to get them dirty. So these are my go-tos. I actually wore these out in the yard the other day. We did some yard work. We actually opened our swimming pool, and this is what I wore. So I love these because I don't have to mess with ties. They have an elastic strap that you just pull and push that down, and it tucks right under the shoelace. These are super comfortable. They're made by the same brand as my favorite tennis shoe, but these are just more of a hiking outdoor type shoe. So this is what I'm wearing when I'm going to be doing all of those things. And typically, if you're going to be outside doing all those things, you're probably going to be with your husband too. So these are my husband's work outside hiking shoe. His are actually waterproof, and you can see how muddy he got them just the other day because we were outside just doing all the things. But this is his go-to. He loves the color of these because if he's in the yard, grass, they're not going to show up on the shoes, and because they are waterproof. And my husband is super picky about his shoes. He loves these. Really comfortable, easy to wear, and he says they lace up really, really well. Something my husband is going to be doing now that it's warm outside, he's going to be putting chickens on our rotisserie. Well, really it's his rotisserie. He just has your typical Weber kettle grill and this rotisserie kit that he got a couple years ago. We adore this thing. It is just a universal fit. It will drop right onto any kettle grill, and it's a full rotisserie system. So you plug it in, it turns the rotisserie. It is really great quality, and there is nothing better than smelling a chicken on the rotisserie. We use this all the time. So if you're looking for a really great Father's Day gift or just want to kind of encourage your husband to put a chicken on the rotisserie, you should get him this rotisserie kit. And because you need to touch the rotisserie, my husband has a pair of barbecue grill gloves that are his absolute go-to. You can touch anything with these gloves on. So if he's grilling, he's got stuff on the rotisserie, it doesn't matter what he's cooking, these are his go-to grill gloves. My wood cutting board that's in my kitchen, you all know I love this. Every night when I cook, I am chopping something on this wood cutting board. It's double-sided. One side has juice grooves, so if you're cutting something juicy like tomatoes or strawberries, that juice doesn't roll off into your countertop, and it has little silicone feet on both sides that are embedded into the wood so they're not going to pop off. This is a super high quality cutting board. My board is made of black walnut, but this brand has several other different types of woods available, so you can choose the one that has the look and the style to fit your kitchen. It comes in a gorgeous gift box, and I am telling you what, these never go on sale, like never, and it's on sale right now. My husband got me a double-sided cutting board for Christmas, and I thought, why do I need a double-sided cutting board? But now I know why I need a double-sided cutting board. One side is stainless steel, the other side is made of a plant-based material. It has silicone grips around the side of the cutting board so it doesn't move around, and I use this cutting board for all things meat. I don't use my wood cutting board. That one's reserved for fruits and vegetables and cheese and other things. The double-sided stainless steel cutting board is only for meat. And I have to give him an applause because he found this cutting board itself and it's really great. If you're looking for new cookware, a set of pots and pans, mine is highest quality, top notch. It is so easy to cook in, so easy to clean up, and it is chemical free. It does not have all of those horrible things that you hear about should not be in your cookware. Mine is free of all of that. It comes with 22 pieces, so there is a lid for everything. I have pots, I have pans, I have skillets, I have a griddle pan, I have saucepans, like you name it, this girl's got it, and I adore this pan set. It is never on sale except for Prime Days, and it's on sale right now. So if you've been eyeing it, and if you've been hearing me talk about it and just thought, I really want that, now is the time. Grab it while the price is low. My super quiet coffee grinder. I'm not kidding. You can barely hear this thing going. I grind my own fresh coffee. I buy whole coffee beans, and my old coffee grinder was so loud and high pitched. I had to hit grind and plug my ears and run out of the room. I could not take it. So for Christmas, I told my husband I want a quiet coffee grinder. And he found it, and it is so true. It is quiet. I can grind my coffee and stand right there and barely hear a thing. So if you were in the same boat as me, you should grab this one. I hope you're able to find some items in today's video that you can grab at a huge discount, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments what you got for yourself. See you in the next one.